Bankroll management. Ever dreamed of crushing the poker tables, making smart plays, and consistently building your winnings? Well, before you master the bluff, you need to master your money. Today, we're diving deep into poker bankroll. What exactly is a bankroll? Think of a bankroll as your dedicated poker fund. It's a sum of money set aside only for playing poker. This isn't your rent money, or grocery budget, or the cash you were saving for that new gaming console. Nope. This is your poker war chest, your financial fortress against the ups and downs of the game. Why you absolutely need one. But I'm just a casual player, you might say. Doesn't matter whether you're playing for pennies or high stakes, a bankroll is crucial. Without one, you're essentially gambling blindfolded with your finances. A dedicated bankroll allows you to absorb losses, which are a natural part of poker, without affecting your daily life.
No, God!
It helps you make rational decisions based on strategy, not fear. Plus, it's your primary tool for measuring actual success and growth as a player. It's the foundation of your poker journey. How much should I set aside? Look at your disposable income. What's left after all essential bills are paid? A portion of this could be allocated to your starting bankroll. For some, that might be $50. For others, $500 or more. Next, consider your risk tolerance. Are you a daredevil who loves the thrill of big swings?
I'm all in.
She goes hidey-ho!
Or do you prefer a steadier, more cautious approach? If losing a significant chunk of your bankroll in one bad session would make you want to launch your monitor into orbit, you're likely more risk-adverse. A common guideline, especially for beginners in no-limit hold'em cash games, is to have at least 50 buy-ins for the stakes you want to play. So if you're playing 5-cent, 10-cent blinds with a $10 buy-in, you'd want a bankroll of $500. You might want 100 buy-ins for tournaments of 180 players, and maybe more than that if you're looking at bigger 1,000 players tournaments. This isn't about being scared, it's about being prepared. A larger bankroll, more buy-ins, cushions you against bad beats and downswings. It doesn't mean we can't go broke, but significantly reduces the chance for it to happen. Once your bankroll is set, how much of it should you risk in a single game or session? This is where staking plans come in. These are rules you set for yourself to manage risk. Let's look at a couple popular ones. First up, fixed percentage betting. This is straightforward. You risk a fixed percentage of your current bankroll on each buy-in or session. For example, you might decide to risk 2% to 5% of your bankroll. If your bankroll is $500 and you use a 2% rule, your buy-in for a cash game session or a tournament would be $10. The beauty here is that your bet size adjusts with your bankroll. If you win and your bankroll grows to $600, your 2% buy-in becomes $12. This helps protect you during losing streaks and allows for steady growth during winning ones. It's a great starting point. The Kelly criterion for the calculated risk taker. This is a mathematical formula used to determine the optimal size of a series of bets to maximize long-term growth. In poker, a simplified version suggests betting a percentage of your bankroll equal to your estimated edge, divided by the odds you're getting. Example: if you think you'll win a hand 60% of the time, like an ace-10 versus king-jack heads-up, and you could win the same amount you bet. The Kelly criterion suggests betting 20% of your bankroll here. So if you have $1,000 in that scenario, you'd want to bet $200. Why? Because you have a solid edge, and the formula helps you bet enough to grow your bankroll, but not so much that one loss wipes you out. Winning the war within. Discipline and tilt control. Having a bankroll and a staking plan is great, but they're useless without discipline. The biggest bankroll killer? Tilt. If you just suffered a nasty bad beat, like pocket aces cracked by a lucky river card, the urge to win it all back immediately is strong. That's tilt, and it's like pouring gasoline on a fire. Winners stay disciplined. So how do you fight tilt? First, recognize your triggers. Are you tired? Hungry? Stressed from work? Don't play if you're not in a good headspace. Also, set session limits. Decide beforehand how much you're willing to lose in a session, a stop loss, or how long you'll play. Stick to it. If you feel yourself getting emotional, step away. Seriously, take a walk, listen to music, do some push-ups. Remember, the games will always be there, but your bankroll might not. Keeping score. You can't manage what you don't measure. Tracking your wins, losses, buy-ins, and cash-outs is essential. This isn't just about knowing if you're up or down overall. It's about understanding your performance at different stakes, game types, and even times of day. How do you track it? It could be as simple as a spreadsheet. Columns for date, game type, buy-in amount, cash-out amount, and profit-loss for the session. Reviewing your tracking helps see which games are most profitable for you and which ones aren't. Your bankroll isn't static. It's a living thing that needs regular checkups and adjustments based on your results. This data is your roadmap. It tells you where you've been and helps you navigate where you're going. Don't fly blind. Use the information to become a smarter, more adaptable player. So there you have it, the essentials of poker bankroll management. It's not just about playing cards, it's about playing smart with your money, managing risk, and staying disciplined. This is the bedrock of long-term poker success, no matter your skill level. Start today. Define your bankroll. Choose a staking plan that suits you. Commit to tracking your results, and always prioritize emotional control. You've got this. What are your biggest bankroll challenges? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more poker strategy content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next guide. Now, go manage that bankroll like a boss, and may the flops be ever in your favor.